This, which is almost $1 billion, not 58 million. When are you
come to our studios here, this DK Reaction Show, and let's sure say first day on this channel. Try to subscribe and part of this family. Now, Prophet Dr. KOFI ODURO has come again to the National Cathedral pit, which is still lying down in Ghana, and he has made some comparison. Me say if those monies which went waste should be used for one or two things. He mentioned aviation and he mentioned hospital. By now, most youth in Ghana will be employed by such a big investment.
The OSP, the Office of the Special Prosecutor, if you can declare the former finance minister as a fugitive on large, then and you are wanting to bring him for a year, then the former Maslock boss must also be declared a fugitive. Bring all of them here.
And also go straight to the current trending issue, which is the national service scheme, which is the ghost name, the scandal and course, which was just addressed by the Attorney General. And I feel also can say Ken Oforiatta say declare no wanted there, then it's the time say the OSP has to also declare the former Maslock, who happens to be an NDC member, a fugitive. Then the state should not jail anybody just for sake. You should jail them as well as retrieve every money that those guys and as such individuals who occupy government positions now they have embezzled.
We pull down houses, we pull down offices which were only 8 years old and beyond. And this particular side, and if we know that this is what we were going to resort to as a nation, and I'm not saying this in respect to a particular government, I'm telling you the irresponsibility of this nation collective. This is our irresponsibility. This is a reproach and an indictment to the name of the Lord in Ghana right now. BBC have reported it. Al Jazeera have reported. New York Times have reported. It's so sad. And this they call it the pit that divided Ghana. The pit. When we say the most expensive, they call it the pit that divided Ghana. The American will be a drag. This, which is almost $1 billion. Not 58 million. Whether you believe it or not, when I count all those houses you pulled down, if those houses were on the market for rent till now, do you know what that meaning is? So I was looking at few things that we could invest this money in 8 years or 9 years down the line, what we could have made out of it. I was reflecting in prayer, and the Lord said, get a pen and a paper. And then I went to the aviation industry. I look at, Airbus A318. This, I will show you the plane. A318. Yeah. And I look at the cost of the flight, the aircraft. Ghana more is a money plane. Yeah. This is A319. I want A318. Focus on what we are doing. A318. This plane costs $75 million. Can you focus on what we are doing, sweet? Thank you very much. $78 million. The 19, which came first, is costing $89 million. Then we have the A320. This one is costing $98 million. Then we have an A321. This one is costing $114 million. Now, if we had bought this, or possibly bought the Boeing 737-900ER flight. This particular, not this one, Boeing 737. I have flown this flight, I know them by head. This particular plane was going to cost us $112 million. The one that came before this one is the, Embraer. And this is a small plane. We could use it, Accra, Kumasi, Accra, Takrade, Accra, whatever. And if we were going to use this is $40 million. And so if we wanted to buy just 5 of this, and for 10 years only, if we ran it for only 1 year, we were going to pay for $40 million in just 1 year. It will be paid off. Every flight, it will pay the aircraft, it will pay staff, it will pay utilities like aviation fuel and servicing. It will pay it in 1 year. And so if that pit was used for airline industry by 9 years, all the youth sitting here in this building must have a job to do. Yeah. This opportunity to tell Jubilee House, these people must not just go to jail. What is the sense of going to jail when these monies are sitting in offshore accounts? Let them pay. Let them pay. Let them pay the money. It's not going to. When we went to Amsterdam, Mama Comfort, we realized that a buying car. Now we intimate a buying be paid you mama. Now what a tear free wakati. You got that prison. We will not do that. Let them pay. Bring all these pictures on board. Nanka sa hospital in nurses say wa ha na aye adwuma enkanyefe. That beautiful people. Nanu adia kwetia nurse fueje. Look at people who have died. Bisasa ketia ne saying. One nurse does not take even 8,000 series. One nurse does not take 10,000. It will not work with job. And some many nurses who need tema. Any abadaye, akatia ketuana and some pesemutia. Pay them. Let them go back to work. Pay them. Itinya heaven kwa wasem na meka. You haven't met the Kolibu experience. Sweetie, you have not met the experience. They know sometimes the treatment is not right. Yeah. And when that experience you were, let me show you a hospital in Qatar. I took 3 or 4. This is a hospital in Qatar. This is an Islamic nation. Praise the Lord for Mufama. This is a hospital in Qatar. Let me show you the last hospital in Qatar. This is a hospital. Ministry of Public Health in Qatar. Udiye, me in fact we compare Kolebu. No, I won't do that. I will not do that. Ubi yarena de nekwa hayari ene betu. Momo wahana ma build a hospital say you put in here the whole Copenhagen so cool. Yeah. These are hospitals. Let me show you a school. Let me show you a school. This school is in Azerbaijan. It's a primary school in Azerbaijan. Primary school. Medin fan compare mo LA ne MA ne. This school is a primary school in Seoul, Korea. South Korea. It's a primary school. Children goes to this primary school. Let me make a clarification. Last week, whilst I was preaching, I made mention of E-Levy And whilst I was making the calculation, I said that of 300,000, there was 1%. And I am clarifying, because I realize all news people have picked up. Kofi Oduro says he pays whatever on the, Sometimes you me go to scripture, and miss go to. Sometimes you can say Hebrews and you can say, Proverbs for Hebrews, 10% of course is 3,000. Mumwano sorry no pay budget 3,000 free unchen will be akatuya for bosomenua is a light thing. 3,000 definitely is not a light thing. If you pull money out of the bank, you pay to the phone, and if you push it to anywhere, you pay to that person also. Now, I was not even comparing taxes because nations are built on taxes. Abrochine no awo pa kɔde the tax na ye. Ye jiw bibi ne de aye bi. De me chire we na ye tax and ye de aye. Obi to and yagije ne akeka bom. But the me person me catch it na me pon osumi ne say ye gigi tax na obi je na what the koto abrochire the man girlfriend no dear. I have a problem with that particular system. What are you talking about? I don't care. If somebody takes taxes, and I'm not talking only about this government or the past government, anybody look at the embezzlement of monies we say people have embezzled and chopped. Yet the honor will be back and we are sitting here irresponsibly. Now I want to tell the OSP, the office of the special prosecutor, if you can declare the former finance minister as a fugitive on large, then and you are wanting to bring him for a year, then the former Maslock boss must also be declared a fugitive. Bring all of them here. We want to collect our money. Bring all of them here. We want to collect our money. And let me